Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Now I woke up this morning and saw all the reveals from the 2024 Hasbro Pulse Con, and in this video I'm going to give you my reaction to all of those reveals, so come along and check it out. Alright, so we have a release of the Clone Lieutenant and it's sourced to the Ahsoka show, which I think is really cool. You could use it for that flashback scene. I know a lot of people weren't that excited for another Clone Lieutenant in the Vintage Collection line. We've already had one, but of course that was on the older, skinnier body. This one looks more like an actor in a suit, which I'm very much in favor of. It's using that new mold, which has all the articulation you need, and it looks to have a solid helmet, which is exactly what we need for these clones. So I am excited for this one, and I do like the card back as well. Alright, the Anakin Skywalker sourced from the Ahsoka show. I love those scenes in the flashbacks. It was awesome. It was great to have Hayden Christensen back again in the role. Anyway, this figure is a welcome surprise. There was a bit of fear in the community that maybe they would just use the old figure, update the head and call it done, but looks to be mostly all new to me, and hopefully it has those new barbell hips and all that awesome articulation. I think it looks amazing. Card back looks great too. Really looking forward to this one. We also get a look at the Vintage Collection Indara, which I think looks pretty cool. There were some fears in the community that because Acolyte Season 2 was cancelled that Hasbro might cancel the figures. I never really thought that would be the case. She looks pretty good. The expression on her face that they've captured is actually quite magnificent. That's the expression she has in most of the show. I don't know if it's Carrie-Anne Moss going, what am I doing here? Or if it's how she portrayed the character and the seriousness of the events that were unfolding, but accurate nonetheless. Dedra Meero is a very exciting reveal for me. She's been one of my figures that I've had on the top 25 for March Madness since the Andor show came out, and to be quite frank, she's my most wanted figure from the Andor show. I think they've done an amazing job here. There was a little bit of fear in the community that they might not sculpt a new female officer torso, but they have done so, and she looks amazing. A couple of people have already said it looks like the legs are the same as the males, and I'm not too worried about that because she wears those Imperial Jodhpur pants, and you know, any female wearing those pants is going to look exactly the same as a male wearing those pants. So really stoked that we've got a female officer buck now that they can reuse for other characters as well. Luke Skywalker, or Farm Boy Luke, as the community has been calling out for years now, especially Chris on Bantha Skull. He's really campaigned hard. Hashtag make the mains. But here we have it, an all-new Luke Skywalker on the classic card back. So I think that looks really cool. Luke is a really important figure for A New Hope, so I'll be picking up a few of these, and I think it looks pretty good. Can't wait to get it in hand and really check it out. Okay, and here's the big reveal for me. I hadn't heard any rumors about this one whatsoever. It's the Streets of Mos Eisley, and wow, it just looks fantastic, especially if you've got the HasLab Cantina coming. It's going to look amazing on the outside of that. If you've got the display space, also looks like you can buy multiples of them and display them in different ways. Comes with loads of accessories. Comes with the awesome door eye droid from Jabba's palace and also the Mandalorian. So that's a pretty cool accessory to have there. Comes with some crates and bits and pieces. So wow, this will look absolutely amazing. The pack-in figure for this is a Jawa, which I think is really smart, especially if you're going to buy multiple of these. Comes with soft goods. So we did have a Jawa with soft goods for the Mandalorian, but I believe this is the first time we've had that full soft goods for a Tatooine Jawa, so that is pretty cool. I'll be hopefully picking up a couple of those. So overall, I'm really happy with the 2024 Hasbro Pulse Con reveals for the Vintage Collection. Streets of Mos Eisley was a highlight for me. That was a really welcome surprise. But all the other figures look really cool as well. So I am super pumped for this. I think Hasbro's doing a good job. And you know, this is just one convention and there are more conventions coming up. So there'll be more reveals coming. I think Vintage Collection is looking up second half of 2024. So that's it. That's a bit of a recap of all the 2024 Hasbro Pulse Con reveals for the Vintage Collection. Let me know in the comments below what you think about those reveals, which one's your favorite and what ones you're going to get. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.